And I think we are live. We are, so many of you guys know I have a podcast. Bryan has actually been on the podcast many times, BBYK. So you can see this logo in the background. I don't know if you guys can see it. There could be some technical difficulties. I have no idea what's coming on the other side. Just learned this real quick, but my amazing wife got me a green screen for Christmas. So trying to put it.
It's called production value.
It is production value. I think
looks great. I dig it, man. Viet, you made this thing. You made it all. It's funny because I can see it here, but it's here.
That's right.
I'm the BB and YK. If you don't know,
right. So yeah, we're really excited to talk about or to introduce our new podcast. We've been talking about this for a while. Bryan kind of pitched me the idea of, hey, let's start doing something. Let's have a podcast about movies, and then we kind of went from there, like thinking about what sort of themes that we can cover, what kind of movies we could watch, that sort of stuff. So that's kind of what I'm gonna let him talk about, sort of the theme for this season. So we're actually gonna break up this podcast in the seasons. Each season is going to be highlighted by a certain theme, genre of movie, perhaps, or maybe remix, something of that nature. So, Bryan, I'll let you introduce season one.
Season one is going to be a guy's guide to chick flicks. Really excited about this. Just thinking about how off base we could go to start this thing and just have fun with it. If you know Viet and I, we don't take ourselves too seriously. Ultimately, we just want to have fun and do something that kind of takes us out of our comfort zone. I think trying to be experts on movies for women is a great start.
True.
A lot to be worked out, but just wanted to get something out there to commit to it. We've got a rough outline, and then about 2 weeks ago, I changed about 90% of it. But it seemed like a good idea. We're going to go forward with it. So yeah, the first season will be about us talking about chick flicks. Should we announce the first movie?
We should announce the first movie.
Okay. The first movie is going to be 10 Things I Hate About You.
10 Things I Hate About You, the 1999 classic. It's been a while since, maybe 1999.
It's 20 years.
Yeah, it's
20
ridiculous.
years.
So we'll see how it holds up.
Yeah, well, look at us to see how it's aged. What we remember about it, I think, would be good to kind of talk about. Definitely rating it, and I'm just having fun with it. I think I'm really gassed up about this. I'm excited to see where this whole thing goes.
Just a little bit behind the scenes. We were talking about it, just kind of thinking about what we remembered about the movie. We don't remember much about the movie. We watched the trailer. We were like, yeah, okay.
I think we remembered the people that were in it. Julia Stiles, Heath Ledger. Joseph Gordon-Levitt was in it. Yeah. A couple or so really. That was the extent of what we remembered.
No, there was one thing that we were dead sure about.
Which was?
That the trailer song for that movie, or the theme song, was What I Hate About You. And we're like, that makes sense. That it has to be What I Hate About You.
Yeah. So we called it. It's not.
It's
not. That we should have been in charge of that for sure. What was it? Do you remember?
Oh man. I don't remember. Well,
whatever.
We'll bring that up later. So, okay. So the idea going forward will be, we will be watching these movies. We'll be coming back. We'll be doing the podcast with our thoughts about it. Kind of do a ratings, because people like ratings. So we'll give it a rating, numerical rating. What scale of 1 to 10?
Right? Unless we come up with something more creative, yes, a 1 to 10.
Or maybe like a 1 to 7 scale, just to be unique. Everyone does 1 to 5 or 1 to 10. We'll go 1 to 7. I don't know.
It's a metric. In the conversion, it'll all make sense. Don't worry.
But yeah, so and I think what we anticipate is that going forward, maybe not this one, obviously, but maybe 2 or 3 down the line, we're also going to have live viewings.
Yeah,
we would like to join us.
Interactive, interactive as possible. If you have suggestions for movies, there's a rough outline that we've kind of cobbled together at the moment, because 2 weeks ago we switched, kind of formatics on it. So if there are things you would like to see two guys cover that may take them out of their comfort zone, I would encourage you to submit it. And here in the Facebook chat, we know it's Friday night, which is kind of a low risk way to kind of get this out. But if we can get into hearing from you guys, it's going to be more fun for me.
Right. So I think, yeah, we'll probably be doing this live each time when we do the podcast. This will all be linked to our YouTube channel. You can check that out, Bros. And then it will be posted onto our site, brosbros.com. You can check that out. It'll also be put on our Facebook page, Bros. So right now, for now, it will be an offshoot of BBYK. But maybe. There's potential. There's potential. It might get hosted somewhere else. So stay tuned. That might potentially be exciting. As
developing.
Developed.
Developed.
Developed. But we'll see. We'll see. You know, I think it kind of depends on response and you know, level of interest. I think it was one of those things where we were kind of interested in doing this anyways, just like hanging out and like watching movies. So like we could do that. Put it on Periscope.
Yeah.
Someone wants to watch a couple of dum-dums watch movies. Cool. So we look forward to it. I think in the future, you know, we kind of like we might set a time, be like, hey, we're watching this at this time. We'll set like a number marker so we can like start at the same time, and then, you know, whatever small thing you can get away with, like on the screen, you know, we can put that bit in. You know, we don't want to get hit with that copyright infringement. YouTube, you know, that's not the intent. That's not the intent.
Awesome.
So, anyways, we just wanted to introduce
Bryan.
Viet, and we just wanted to introduce our podcast, and we look forward to seeing you guys soon.